Dear sister, welcome to Womb of Life, this Magdalene healing and rebirth journey. This first process can be a daily ritual and a daily practice for you. It's called Connect and Protect. And even if you decide not to use it as a daily ritual, this is definitely what I ask you to engage with before each of the shamanic womb journeys. Once you are familiar with the process, you will not need this audio. This will be something that you can enjoy and practice with ease for yourself. The main aim is for you, each one of you, and for me, to connect fully with the true living light of God, the divine love and divine light of Creator. We are going to connect, and we're going to enjoy how it feels to be a circuit of divine light, an emanating and luminous field of divine light within which we're safe, we're sovereign, and we're shielded. Breathe with me now. We begin this process by breathing through our hearts, the chakra of our hearts, the sacred temple of our hearts. Our heart temple is a gateway temple and a gatekeeper temple. Through the sacred temple of our hearts, we gain access to the deeper pockets of our consciousness, of our humanness, of ourselves. And we also gain access to our very highest selves, soul and spirit, and of course, to God. As and when you feel ready, you can gently close off your eyes as we breathe together now through our hearts. And if it feels good to make sound, you can sigh on your out breath. Or you can blow on your out breath. And this breathing in this way is bringing you into coherence through your heart, the field of your heart. Is bringing you into coherence through all of the systems and the energy fields and layers of you. So now, from this sacred gatekeeper temple of our hearts, we request and invite our connection with God, the true living light of Mother, Father, God, the divine love and divine light of Creator. We can imagine this light of God as a crystalline, Christed light. It might be white, it might be golden, it might be white golden. And it is going to descend down through the vertical column of our chakras. We're going to anchor this light into our hearts. But first, we can see we can sense, we can feel this light descending through the very uppermost column of our chakras. And the very uppermost chakra is called the solar junction. Allow this light to descend and radiate, pulsate, activate your solar junction chakra now. This is the chakra associated with your soul monad group, your soul family. Those beings, whether here in body or not, who are here to nudge you along your highest, deepest dharmic path, whether that be through love and support or whether it be through challenge. We welcome this activation of the solar junction chakra now by this true living light of God. And this descent down through the chakra column continues. 1 meter above the crown of your head is your stellar gateway chakra. This chakra is associated with your stellar origins, but it's also associated with your soul's mission, your purpose, why you're here. This is the chakra that can assist us in understanding what we are here to let go of, to transcend, to heal from in this life, in this body. And indeed, what we are here to be a beacon for, to embody and embrace in this lifetime, in this body. Allow this chakra to become illuminated and radiant with the true living light of God now. This descent continues. Just above the crown of your head is your soul star chakra. Allow this chakra to light up and activate now. In a few moments, when you're ready, we're going to continue this descent into and through our physical chakras, the first of which is the crown. And when you are ready, you can see, you can sense, you can feel, or you can just know that this light, this divine light, is activating your crown now. And when you're ready, you can draw this light through to your third eye, allowing this activation of this glandular tissue in your forehead between your eyebrows. And as we open up this space together to connect and protect, I always like to make the occasional request of God. And here, at this chakra, I request that my multidimensional vision, my oracle vision, my psychic vision be upgraded, be cleared and be purified. If this feels good for you, you can ask for this too. And as we continue to descend this light down, we're going to run the light to the back of our skull, the ridge at the back of our skull. This chakra is called the Alta Major. This chakra is associated with our continued and accelerating unplugging from the 3D matrix, with all of its distortion and inversion and confusion. I like to make another request of God here and ask that we be liberated from all of this old entrapment of the 3D matrix, and that we fully reclaim our sovereignty in all ways, on all levels, and through all points in time. Then we're going to draw this light into our throat chakra. The throat is very closely linked with the womb. The voice and the throat is very closely linked with the cervix within the womb. And as we allow this light to descend and permeate through our throat chakra now, this is reaching all of the muscles in our neck, all of the muscles and the flesh within our throat, our vocal cords, all of our jaw, teeth, upper and lower, tongue and lips. And here I request of God, please purify my voice, my expression, my communication. Allow me to shed old patterns and tendencies of weaponizing my story or how I might feel, so that I can be authentic and assertive if needs be, and vulnerable and true, in the cleanest, most purified, most divinely held way. Sister, if this resonates with you, make this request too. And now we descend this light into our higher heart, just between the throat and the heart. And now we enjoy this descent, this anchoring of the true living light of God into this sacred temple of our hearts where we started. Allow this light to radiate and ripple out through our heart field, luminous, light and bright, way out to the sides, the front, the back, above and below you, way out into your heart torus field, yet losing no power within you, just amplifying with each breath. And then as we draw this light down into our solar plexus, which we may know as one of the centers of our will, our power, again I like to request of God, please close the chasm between my free will, my egoic will, and divine will. Please marry my will with divine will, so that more of the time, more of my expression, more of my field, more of the way I be fully aligned with my highest and deepest dharmic path. Thank you. And now we're going to draw this light down into our navel. Our navel chakra is associated with our own awakening, our own heroine's journey. It's also associated with the awakening of others, our communities, humanity, and the awakening and raising in frequency of the earth, of Gaia. And as we anchor this light here, it assists us in forming a deeper connection with our lower chakras below. So let's enjoy just anchoring this divine light, the true living light of God, right through our navel chakra now. And now as we prepare to draw this light down deeper into the space of our sacral and our womb and our root. This is equally relevant whether we have our physical womb present or not, because we have a psychic womb, an etheric womb, an energetic womb, which is just as relevant and powerful. I like to prepare by imagining the beautiful symbol of the golden chalice, the chalice that we associate perhaps with the Holy Grail. The Grail is the reunification of the highest divine masculine with the highest divine feminine. Imagine this golden chalice now, with the bowl filling out the whole area of your pelvic bowl, of your womb. The stem running down through and from your cervix, down your vaginal canal. And the base anchoring into the opening of your yoni, your vulva, and into your perineum, your root. And we're going to allow the true living light of God to stream down into this golden bowl of the chalice. And as this light streams down and in and fills the chalice, the light becomes golden and radiant, permeating through the entirety of our pelvic bowl. The musculature, most especially the psoas muscle, places and spaces where we have in the past held on to tensions. This light can help those tensions to release and relax. This light can permeate through our skeletal structure, our bones. Other places and spaces where we used to hold on to tension can soften and begin to dissolve and clear and relax as this light reaches and ripples through now. When the bowl of the chalice is overflowing and full, the light can travel down through the stem and anchor into the base. Here we're anchoring the true living light of God into our root chakra. And in a few moments, we're going to anchor it even deeper, deeper down into the very base and foundation of our light body field, known as our Earth Star chakra. This chakra is 1 meter beneath our feet. And as we do this together now, sister, I like to imagine that we are out in nature somewhere beautiful, and that we're barefoot, and that we can look down and we can see, we can sense, we can feel the soles of our feet on the earth, remembering that these are the soles of our feet, the very feet that our souls chose to carry us forth for this lifetime, to carry and hold and move forward these sacred body temples that we chose. We are in these bodies. We are carried forth and forward in these very bodies for a reason. And we're going to draw the light out through our root, through each of our hip bones, left and right, drawing the light down through our thighs, down through our knees, down through our calves and shins, and into our ankles and all of those teeny tiny bones in our feet. And we're going to draw the light right down into these soles of our feet, seeing this light anchoring into the soles of our feet, feeling this light, sensing this light anchoring into the soles of our feet now. And when you're ready, just allow yourself to attune to this warm gravitational pull of your Earth Star, this warm gravitational pull of your Earth star, is inviting this light to descend down, 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 and to anchor here into your Earth star chakra now. As this light anchors here, we feel grounded, anchored, and secure here in our bodies, here in these lands, here in these rooms, wherever we are, here in these ceremonies, these journeys, these processes. We are grounded and we are anchored and we are secure, no matter the multi-dimensional travel. We are grounded. And as we begin to connect with the earth, we connect with the light of the earth, the true living light of the earth, the true living light grid, or the true living light matrix of the mother of the earth. The ley lines, the song lines, the dragon lines, the plasmic and the crystalline light of the earth, and we connect. We are a channel, we are a conduit of our own strand of divine light, sourced by God, the true living light of Creator. And in this conduit, this channel, we are in symbiosis between the celestial and the terrestrial realms. We are in symbiosis as we shift and raise and influence our frequency, mentally and emotionally and physically and sexually and spiritually. As we raise our frequency and vibration through these processes and journeys, we assist the earth in her frequency. And as she goes through her own journeys and processes of ascension, her frequency raises anyway, and she assists us, all of us. We're all interconnected. When you're ready, we're going to run this light all the way back up now. This light is going to ascend and amplify. This channel through your chakras is already open and activated. You may notice even more sensation of activation and clearing on the way up now through your chakras. Running this light up and enjoying running this light up, allowing this light, the light of God, giving permission for this light of God to permeate your beingness. Thanking this light of God for permeating your beingness, all of you. Allowing this light to linger in any of the places or spaces that might just want a little more light now. And as we ascend this light higher up, eventually, when the time is right for you, this light is going to send up and out of your physical chakras, out of your crown. We're going to be very thorough with this light. This light is going right back to the Godhead where it came from, because we are going to create a pure, pristine and potent circuit of divine light to run through us, to source us, to fuel us, to hold us, to bless us and to guide us. And as the light ascends up and out through those very uppermost chakras now, you and we return it back to the Godhead, so that each one of us as individuals is now this pure circuit of divine light, our own unique and powerful and potent field of divine light is emanating out and through us, luminous and bright, and through. And as you bring your awareness fully now to the vastness of your own field of divine light, it's important that you know, that you realize, and that you are reassured that within your own field of divine light, you are safe. Within your own field of divine light, you are sovereign. Within your own field of divine light, you are shielded, powerfully shielded from any unwanted energies. You are connected to God. You are protected by God. This process means that throughout any journeys, any ceremonies, whether with me or anyone else, you can and will only connect with energies or beings that are in full service, not only to your highest good, but to God. You can and will now only connect with energies, beings, or guides that are themselves in full alignment and devotion to God. You have created a filter, a shield. We might call it a Christed shield. This is important for you to know in your daily life, and it's important for you to know for these processes and these journeys within Womb of Life. As you complete this process before each shamanic journey, you will be safe, sovereign, and shielded. In being sovereign, you have consent. This means that you will only consent to receiving energies or frequencies or transmissions that are absolutely right for you. Your higher self, your soul, and your connection to God will ensure that you only take on what is in alignment with your soul's highest path and development, and in alignment with God. Anything not right for you, or even not quite right, will simply just fall away. Your higher self is leading, is guiding. Your connection to God is blessing you and fueling you and holding you through all processes. Enjoy the sensations of your luminous field of divine light. As this becomes your daily practice, if you choose, you will become so familiar with what to do and how this feels. This process can be completely independent of this audio. This process is something that you can activate yourself in just a couple of minutes. Thank you for being here. Enjoy the journeys. My blessings and love. Bye for now.